This morning, we continue our coverage of Black History Month. A recent event in Overtown had its roots back in 1958 when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke at the American Jewish Committee Convention.
King's message set the tone for what has become decades of blended beliefs and hopes between the two communities. CBS 4 anchor Elliot Rodriguez has this story.
Following that, 1950, they built this building.
It's Friday night, and members of the Jewish volunteer organization Repair the World are spending Shabbat learning about Miami's Black history. They paid a visit to the historic Black Police Precinct and Courthouse Museum in Overtown, where they met Miami's first Black police chief.
Members of the Jewish community has always supported us in our civil rights struggle. And I hope that we, in some cases, most cases, have always returned that favor.
The first Black patrolmen in Miami were only allowed to patrol Black areas on foot or bicycle. Black prisoners were brought to the so-called Negro Police Precinct. Once booked, they were kept in small holding cells awaiting bail. Their hearings taking place in this courtroom before judges who were either Black or Jewish.
There were 5 Jewish judges that served, that put their credentials on the line, and so we felt this would be a great opportunity to continue that conversation that was existing back in the early 1900s as far as the Jewish and the Black community, brothers and sisters working together to spread peace and unity.
For the Jewish members of Repair the World, the visit was an eye-opener, shedding light on a dark part of Miami's past.
We are, extremely pleased and excited, especially knowing the history of the relationship between the Jewish judges that served here and the history of the Jews in the movement of Martin Luther King and the civil rights movement in general.
The Jewish visitors celebrated with prayers and a Shabbat meal. A Friday night spent having a conversation about actions taken in the past and contributions that can be made in the future.
The goal would be for people to walk away understanding what problems are still existing here in Miami and that they as individuals can make a difference through their actions, through their choices, through their conversations, that they really do have the power to make a difference here in Miami.
Again, that was Elliot Rodriguez reporting. The Shabbat event at the Black Police Precinct and Courthouse Museum in Overtown is part of the museum's 2020 Justice for All series, which will host community conversations and workshops around the issue that impact the justice system and communities of color.